Jamaican-born sprint legend Donovan Bailey awarded Canada's highest civilian honor. Another Jamaican, another Yardie climbs to the top. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, when you're ready, yep, good to go. The sprint legend who reps for Canada, the great Donovan Bailey, has been awarded Canada's highest civilian award honor, Officer of the Order of Canada, which he received in June of 2022. Donovan Anthony Bailey was born on December the 16th, 1967. He is a retired Jamaican-Canadian sprinter. He once held the world record for the men's 100 meters, as well as winning the gold medal in the 1996 Olympic Games. Of course, he broke the world record in that final remarkable sprint where he won that gold medal. Bailey was inducted in the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame in 2004, and in 2017 was given a star in the Canadian, Walk of Fame. Donovan Bailey was born in the parish of Manchester, Jamaica. He is the fourth of 5 sons of George and Daisy Bailey. Bailey attended the Mount Oliver Primary School, where in the mornings before he went off to school, he took care of the chickens, pigs, etc. on his family's farm. He migrated to Canada at the age of 12. On July the 27th in 1996, he set a new men's 100-meter world record of 9.84. This was in Atlanta, of course, at the Atlanta Olympic Games, where he also copped the gold medal. Also in 1996, in February of that year, February the 9th, he set a new 50-meter world record of 5.56, which I believe still stands. Bailey, since retirement, has become, one would say, a financial guru. He has a lot of interest in growing people's personal finance globally. He is also a renowned figure throughout Canada, featured in many commercials, having done, he's just a very, very public figure.
I'm Donovan Bailey, Olympic champion, world record holder. I'm in one of my favorite cities on the planet, Tokyo, where the future meets 1,000 years of culture and history, and speed meets tranquility. It's a machine, a beating heart, a dream. I feel at home here in Japan.
Oh, Donovan Bailey never ran for Jamaica. Well, as I said, he migrated at the age of 12. But one of the key elements to his career is that he came along right after the whole debacle with Ben Johnson. Of course, some of you may or may not know, so I can tell you quickly. Ben Johnson was the top male sprinter for Canada. He was also Jamaican born, like Donovan Bailey, but he was caught taking drugs. He was a world record holder. But, to be honest with you, more than 80% of the people in that world record race with Ben Johnson were found to have taken drugs themselves. But of course, he was the one who was vilified for obvious reasons, because he had broken the world record. I could add other elements to this, but I refuse to get into that conversation here. So Donovan Bailey became one of the most tested athletes in history, primarily because he was also of Jamaican origin, running the sprints for Canada. And of course, he replaced Ben Johnson, after that debacle. So this was to me a very, very interesting aspect to his career. He was never, meaning Donovan Bailey, never ever accused or found to have taken any kind of PEDs or enhancers of any kind, any drugs, as far as we are aware. So he was clean and sort of restored the image of even Jamaican athletes, because some of you may remember that whole stuff with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson suddenly became a Jamaican. Up until that point, they kept referencing Ben Johnson as a Canadian sprinter. But the moment he was found to have taken drugs, he became the Jamaican Canadians. Why some of them people are not easy, people, they're not easy. But that's a fact. I remember that distinctly. I don't know if any of you were around, but I remembered that in fact, that's when I found out. I was pretty young then. That's when I found out that he was actually Jamaican, when Ben Johnson was accused of this. So Donovan Bailey, as a result of coming right on the heels of the whole Ben Johnson stuff in Canada, and also being of Jamaican heritage and born in a Jamaica like Ben Johnson, it became one of the most tested athletes in known history. So I just thought it would have been interesting for us to share the fact that this Jamaican born in Manchester, left here at age 12, at one point in history, was the fastest man in the world with that 9.84, and I still think he still holds the world record for the 50-meter dash. You all are very, very knowledgeable, so if I'm incorrect, please one of you just let me know if I'm correct, but I believe I'm correct about that one. Remarkable that he has received Canada's highest civilian honor. That is the highest honor that a civilian can receive in Canada, and the second highest overall that you can receive in Canada. Remarkable. Of course, done all the way in June, but I thought this is something that I should have brought to your light. Another reason why I wanted to feature this was his passion for sharing the secrets of one becoming financially free and financially stable. So there you have it. Jamaican-born legendary sprinter Donovan Bailey, born in Manchester, Jamaica, receiving the highest civilian honor that could be bestowed by the Canadian government, the an officer of the Order of Canada. As I said, the highest civilian honor and second highest honor that the Canadian government can bestow upon any human being. And of course, remember, he was also in 2017. He was given a star on the Canadian Walk of Fame, and in 2004 was added to the Canadian, Track and Field Hall of Fame. So, highly accomplished Jamaican, of which I think we should all be very, very proud. I know some of you are going to say I've never run for Jamaica, but the man even with them are 12 people, with them are 12, and listen, this Jamaican thing, we should be so proud of it. We are super achievers, as you all know. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens of the Peter Lloyd World Court. Bless up.